Up next here at the Budweiser Nationals, day number 2, the A main event for your IMCA Modifieds. This is the best of the best, the elite of the elite, sitting down there in turns 3 and 4 right now, getting ready to kick off the final night here from the 32nd Annual Budweiser Nationals. Incredible show this weekend. Joel, we've seen some great racing. Like Sully said, this is one you don't want to see end.
Absolutely, Corey. It is the best of the best here in Bakersfield tonight. You know, just looking at your starting lineup tonight, you have the best of the best, the who's who of IMCA Modifieds on the West Coast. Everyone from Weinbarger to Lauer.
Laney. I mean, you've got everybody that's fast on the West Coast is here. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. We've got a top to back. I mean, I'm just looking at the talent here. It's unbelievable what we're seeing.
It is. You look through the field. You've got Weinbarger and Laney, Lauer, Drake, Dodson,
Robbie Sawyer, Sanders, Heckman, Stanford.
How can we forget him when we're in his house, Bobby Hogue?
I mean, it's an incredible field of modifieds. And
you go deeper in, you've got Troy Folger, you've got Alex Stanford. This is going to be the race of the races.
I don't know. That Sport Mod race was something to watch.
These guys have a lot to live up to, but I'll tell you what, Corey, with the talent we've got here set on the track to go green here as soon as we get done with this trophy presentation, this is going to be one you're going to be on the edge of your seat for.
40 laps of IMCA modified action set to roll off here shortly.
Not 25, not 30, but how often do you see a 40-lap IMCA modified feature?
You see it at the Budweiser Nationals here in Bakersfield, California.
Dang straight, and we're here for it, and we're going to bring all the action to you.
Once again, race fans, this is last call for bids on the Bailey Schweitzer Memorial Flag. That proceeds going to Ronald McDonald, the Ronald Racing for Ronald program here in the local community. We're going to donate all those funds, 100% of the funds, to that charity. Last bid was $1,200 put up by Salty's Barbecue. You guys want to beat it, you got to do it right now. This is last call for bids on that flag. It is a one-of-a-kind, never been done before piece of memorabilia from the Budweiser Nationals that I certainly would want hanging in my room or at my business.
And I'll tell you what, with some of the talent we've seen here, they are going to be on the pro circuits. That is going $1,200 for a rookie or a pre-pro autograph on a race-used flag. There is no other race-used Budweiser National flag signed by these drivers anywhere in existence.
That's what makes that flag cool, is it's not just signed by the drivers. That's the one that your flagman, Doug Ryan, is dropping on the checkered flag tonight. I mean, pretty cool deal. So we're set to roll off here for 40 laps of IMCA modified action. We're going to turn these guys loose after we go through the lineup. It's going to look just like this. On the inside of row number 1, driving the number 28H, that is Darrell Hughes. Outside of him, making his way south from Corbett, Oregon, that is Superman Colin Weinbarger. Inside row number 2, driving the number 41. He's been fast all weekend here at the Budweiser Nationals out of Napomo, California, Danny Lauer. Outside of him, on the outside of the second row, one of the drivers to watch, last night's feature winner in the 5L from Torrance, California, Cody Laney. On the inside of row number 3, driving the number 111, that is Logan Drake from San Luis Obispo, California. And the number 175, keep your eyes on him, race fans, that is Ethan Dotson, Bakersfield's own. In the row number 4, driving the number 198, he is one of the most exciting drivers to watch up and down the West Coast. That is none other than Robbie Sawyer out of Bakersfield, California in the 07X, Troy Morris Jr. Driving the number 75 on the inside of row number 5, that is Tom Malcolm, the 2J Justin Schweitzer. In the number 2 on the inside of the 6th row, that is Bobby Hogue, the 222 with Scott Drake, 11XX Robert Sanders. Here we go. We're going to line them up at a turn 4. Let's go racing. Colin Weinbarger on the high groove. He's going to lead the field through turns 1 and 2. Cody Laney going to try to run the middle groove. Weinbarger, your leader, right at turn number 2. Making his way down the backstretch into turn 3. Here comes Dotson in the 175. Dotson going to look to the bottom of turns 3 and 4. They're 3 wide behind your leader, Colin Weinbarger. Cody Laney on the outside, banging doors with Hughes. Lap number 1 is in the books. Incredible first lap, 3 and 4 wide throughout the pack. Colin Weinbarger, 3-car advantage into turn 3. Look at Ethan Dotson with a big move in the bottom under Cody Laney and Darrell Hughes. Again, 3 wide out of turn 4 onto the front stretch.
That is the most contested position right now, race fans. That second position. Laney's going to try the inside, Hughes to the outside. Dotson's going to try the gutter. Dotson's going to fall back off at 2. Laney right at the door of Hughes coming into 3 and 4. We are Yellow flag is out for a spinner. It looks like on the apex
24 of Roger Holder.
Weinbarger just checked out on that start, Corey. I don't know. Does anybody have anything for Weinbarger here in this race?
I'll tell you right now, this is a heavy hitter field. I think these guys are all loaded for bear. I would not want to be the guy sitting on the point right now with all these dogs chasing me.
Well, I'll tell you what, Corey, this is the Budweiser Nationals. Do you come with loaded for anything but bear at the Budweiser Nationals?
Man, you got to bring your A game right now. Colin Weinbarger up front on the point. Darrell Hughes running second. Cody Laney, Ethan Dotson. Then it's the 41. Danny Lauer sits in the number 4 position. The 5th position.
Is
just
Logan.
behind the 5th spot. In the number 6 position is the 111 of Logan Drake. Then it's Robbie Sawyer. The 2J of Justin Schweitzer. The 222 of Scott Drake. The 75 of Malcolm. The 2 of Bobby Hogue. That's a lot of 2s right there.
That's
together.
a whole lot of 2s, and they're a whole lot of out of 2 position right now. But we could see any one of those 3 2 cars up front here shortly.
I could see any car in this field pulling off the win, and it wouldn't be an upset.
It wouldn't. This is a talent-stacked field here at the 32nd Annual Budweiser Nationals. I can't believe what I'm watching here.
You know, a lot of guys.
I feel like I'm watching Boone.
Well, it's a miniature version of it, yes. You know, I'll tell you one guy who has impressed me all weekend, not knowing a lot about him coming in, is this 28H, Darrell Hughes. He has been right up there in the front of every single race he's been in. Keep your eyes on that 28H of Darrell Hughes. Cody Laney, last night's feature winner, sits in the 3rd spot. Ethan Dotson, you don't even need to say anything else. He's your 4th place driver, and right behind him, Danny Lauer, who has been exceptionally fast here all weekend as well.
Well, then you've got the last name of Drake sitting right behind him.
Robbie Sawyer, Justin Schweitzer, Scott Drake, Bobby Hogue, Tom Malcolm, Brad Pounds, Gray Ferrando out of Oregon, Troy Folger. Then it's the 11XX of the Sandman, Rob Sanders, Kyle Heckman in the X. It's the 98 of Stanford, the Piker in the 28P, the 14P of Ryan Porter. There's the 15 of Bill Eagleston. I mean, these guys are, it's front to back. This place is stacked. All right, there's your signal from Doug Ryan. We're going to go back to racing, this time out of turn 4. Weinbarger shaking the car down, getting a little extra heat in those tires, trying to keep them warm. He's going to lead them out of turn 4 to the green flag. Lap number 2. 2 laps down, 38 to go. Here we go. Weinbarger on the throttle.
Weinbarger's going to lead. He's going to check the high sides in turns 1 and 2. Hughes right behind him. Laney's going to peek to the inside, show a little bit of color to Hughes, and then back off on the entrance to 3. Dotson's sitting there watching this race unfold for the 2nd position from, saying, hey guys, I'm here, I'm waiting. But it's all Colin Weinbarger. He keeps stretching that lead out lap after lap. Look at him pulling down the backstretch, Corey. He's got 6 car lengths on the entrance to 3.
Earlier today in the pit area, Colin Weinbarger said he was very comfortable with the way the modified felt. He is showing you why. He is your leader, sliding around the high side. A little bit of contact right there in the turn 1 wall from the Superman car. He scraped the wall clean right there at the entrance of turn 1. Everybody behind him is bumper to bumper trying to figure out how to attack this racetrack and put the power on the ground. Meanwhile, Weinbarger continues to pull away. Everybody single file around Bakersfield Speedway, 5 laps down. Weinbarger now a race shaping up for the 2nd spot. Cody Laney takes a look underneath Darrell Hughes in the 28H. Laney trying to get by him out of turn 4. Door to door, bumper to bumper at the stripe. Hughes holds off Cody Laney. That is a great race for the 2nd position.
Oh, Hughes got a little tag in the wall on turn 2.
Robbie Sawyer putting on a fireworks display. Sparks off the turn 1 walls. He uses the high side of the racetrack.
At the line, it's Weinbarger, followed by Laney, then Hughes. Your 175 of Ethan Dotson, and Lauer rounds out your top 5.
Everybody still right now, a lot of patience being shown on the racetrack. Here comes the 5L of Cody Laney. Laney now starts to put the power on the ground. He's reeling in Superman. Right there at the back of his cape, he can reach out and touch it. Battle for the top spot out of turn 2 down the backstretch. Cody Laney with a great job, a forward bite, and the 5L is right there with Superman. Unbelievable. Now they're at the back markers. Bill Eagleston looking to go a lap down if he can't hold these guys off. Laney going to try to use Eagleston as a pick. Weinbarger says, we're not going to have any of that action. Not this time, big guy.
Weinbarger closed the door coming into turn 3. He's going to look to the bottom side. Laney's right on his bumper. Laney's going to peek to the bottom side going down the front stretch. Let's see what happens in turn 1. Weinbarger going to take the high side. There's long way around the racetrack. Laney's going to use the inside, and their door handle going down into turn 3.
Contact between Superman and Laney. Little bit of contact. Both drivers doing a fantastic job to keep the cars pointed in the right direction. They've been racing hard the last lap and a half. Now Cody Laney going to show some color to Weinberger right at turn 2. Right there with him down the backstretch into turn 3. Laney, you can guarantee Superman knows that young man is right there in the 5L. Two of the rising stars in the West battling out for the top spot here at the Budweiser Nationals.
Weinbarger with the advantage on the exit of 2. Let's see how they come out. Still bumper to bumper. Weinbarger's going to gas it up on the entrance of 3. Let's see what he does here. But deeper in the field, right behind him, the battle for third position, Darrell Hughes and the 175 of Ethan Dodson. Dodson right on Hughes' bumper, showing a little color on the exit of 4. Let's see how he comes out of 2 this time by just a little, not enough.
It's not enough right now because Darrell Hughes has got that 28H car all kinds of hooked up, and Ethan Dodson struggling to get by him as he tries a slide job from the bottom to the top. Hughes able to keep him behind him at the 5L right there, putting the pressure to Superman. Superman Colin Weinbarger looking for his first career feature win here at the Budweiser Nationals, has got his hands full with Cody Laney in that Rage chassis. Laney now trying something out of turn 2. Colin Weinbarger runs the high side. Cody Laney, enough drive out of turn 2 to pull up next to him. Can't make the pass down the backstretch as caution is out. Caution is out here on lap number 15.
Looks like we've got Piker on the front stretch, perpendicular to race direction here. We'll see if we can get him pointing the right direction, get this race back underway. But oh my.
Unfortunate for Piker. John Piker in the 28P.
Oh my gosh, Corey, are you watching this slicing and dicing going on for the top 4 positions?
Colin Weinbarger, to this point, has driven a near flawless race. So has Cody Laney. Laney has put the pressure to the young man from Oregon. He's trying to hold him off. So far, so good. But we're only 15 laps in of a 40-lap feature. We've got 25 to go, widescreen.
25 to go. Oh, my gosh. I don't know if my voice can take this, but we're going to give it our best. Your running order looks like this. In the first position is Colin Weinbarger in the Superman car. Next is the 5L of Cody Laney. Darrell Hughes is sitting in 3rd. Ethan Dodson in the 175. And cracking the top 5 is the 111 of Drake.
Just behind Drake is the 41 of Danny Lauer. Behind Lauer is the 198 of Robbie Sawyer. Then it's the 2J of Justin Schweitzer, the 222 of Scott Drake. Then it's a 75 of Tom Malcolm. We're bumper to bumper looking for a restart out of turn 4. Doug Ryan's going to give it to him as he drops the green flag here on lap number 15. Back underway in racing here for the IMCA Modifieds at the Budweiser Nationals. Main event, night number 2.
Look at Laney. He is right on the bumper of Weinbarger as they go down the backstretch into turn 3. Laney's going to try the bottom side, taking Weinbarger to the wall, but Weinbarger gasses it up and survives.
Colin Weinbarger feeling the pressure. Cody Laney testing the waters, showing him some color. Right now, the most amazing thing I can see is the patience being displayed by these guys as they race single file, knowing they've got a whole lot of race left.
Well, look at what the slice and dicing going on between the 175 and the 28H of Hughes. They are just going. Dodson just keeps showing color to the inside of Hughes, but look who's lurking. It's the 111 of Drake. They're going to go 3 wide in turn 4.
Incredible job of racing Colin Weinbarger. You gotta hope you don't burn your tires up. That is a tricky racetrack out there. Easy to do on these G60s.
Yes, it is. We're all too familiar with those G60s. They get hot, they get glazed. Drake that time by. Looks like he scrubbed the wall in turns 1 and 2. Fell back behind the 198 of Sawyer. Drake going to execute a slide job, and 198 of Sawyer's going to cross back over and say,
Robbie Sawyer returned the favor as they, and look at now they still continue to go slide job for slide job. Drake put a bumper on Sawyer. Sawyer good enough to hang on to the 198. He is starting to run down the top 5. The 198 on the fly at the halfway point. 20 laps down, 20 to go. But Weinbarger continues to lead the show.
Look at all that speed out of the 5L and Superman car. They put 10 car lengths between them and the rest of the pack.
The best race on the track right now, I got to say, it's between the 175 of Dodson and the 28 of Hughes. Still battling side by side for the 3rd spot. Danny Lauer sits right there in the 5th spot.